welcome to Cloud Dancer Speaks. I'd like to thank each one of you for the healing and love that you have sent. Now, the great queen is in her nest at the moment, I think.
I'll give you a bath.
See, threatening me again. Oh dear, oh dear. Say something, my love, my darling, to the people. Have you gone dumb? Or is it just because you're blonde?
Shut up and get on with it.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a comedy video at all.
See? Okay. I want to discuss things that are quite interesting because, as you see, Dark Raven One has started one of the new groups. She had to get permission of the Dragon Masters to be able to start this group. And she's the only one that has knowledge of what is happening. She has given me, she has brought me in as a member of the group.
I had to get permission off the Immortals, not...
And because of this, she is able to continue and start this. Like the rest of you, I'm only one of the minions. There is a council, by all accounts, of elders that advise her and they help run the group. The members of the council, I've been told, are sacrosanct, so in other words, they will remain silent. They will remain in the background. So I'm afraid the only one of the committee you will meet is Dark Raven One. Now it is an international order, and this is the Irish chapter. And eventually there will be an English chapter and so on and so forth. So we will see what will happen. I just thought I'd mention this. So if any of you approach me about knowledge of what is happening, I'm afraid only Dark Raven One can give you this, because she is the Dragon Master, I'm not. We've been allowed into the society, as my son has. And like me, he's just one of the minions. But I want to encourage you, those who are psychic, those who can astral travel. There will be lessons, there will be criteria that will be introduced. And it is a very strict order because they do very strict work. And very, very high work at that. They achieve the impossible. So that it talks about, they talk about the realms of the dragons. And there are many other different realms that none of you can reach. Many think you've reached them, but you haven't. The idea is to preserve this world, to give help where it is needed, and to heal the earth and each other. There will also be knights that were given the rank of knighthood within the order. This is an entirely chivalrous rank. I can't tell you a lot about it, but you have to see Dark Raven One about this. because, being honest with you, I don't know a lot about it. She has given me permission to find out and investigate things and contact suppliers and various things, which I have added on the group so you can see what has been added. But I'm afraid that's what my realm is. Okay, enough of this rubbish. It's lovely to be able to talk to you again, and I've had a few problems, as some of you know, but that's due to the energies that are striking this earth at the moment. India is going through a terrible condition at the moment, what with hurricanes, tsunamis, the whole shebang. Japan, as you know, has been hit again with tsunamis. These assholes that are trying to control you, that are trying to extract everything from you, and then they don't give a toss what happens to you. These people that are in government, these people that claim to be there for your benefit, and all they're interested in is lining their own pockets. These people are going to be removed. We have to have a just government that's interested in the people, not what they can do in their pockets. And I feel the Eurozone has to go down. The whole European government has to be collapsed. Yes, I know it'll be hard, but in the end, it will be better, and people can live like they're supposed to live. At the moment, Ireland could be one of the richest countries in the world. I have been told that it could be the next world power because of this. Their economy will blow asunder. It will really blow. Why? Because of two new wells that have been found. One is gas and the other one is oil, which has been found just off the coast of Cork, where I live. When this happens, we will be free again. We'll be free of the European government. We'll be free of their massive debts that they've unloaded on us. And that's what's happening with all the countries. Some of you have seen this disaster called the Olympics opening ceremony, which was surrounding the birth of ISIS. It was the darkest and blackest satanic ceremony or ritual I have seen in a long while, and I have seen some, believe me. This sprouted pure evil. Many of you were unaware of it. The symbology was there. The Queen Mother is beginning to show what she really is. Look closely at her face. Was she enjoying the grand spectacular, or was she looking at people as next on the food chain? I'm sorry, I don't mean this. I put this dipstick, that German ambassador that did a Nazi salute to the team of German athletes. They quickly got it off site, so we completely lost it. Fortunately, some of you have seen it, and this really is the point that I was getting at. A lot of people died, a lot of good people died in the Second World War on both sides for this degenerate of an ambassador, an intelligent man, to get up on his feet, click his heels and do a Nazi salute repeatedly towards the team. This is completely out of order and disgusting. YouTube quickly removed it at the speed of light. But it's too late. A lot of us have already seen this. Those that are preparing to go to this fiasco of Olympics, I strongly advise not to. Because there is a build-up of something big going down. I mean, you can't walk through London streets, I was told, without bumping into a Centurion tank. Or a Chieftain tank, whatever they use now. Or soldiers carrying weapons. It's like something out of a movie set. Army being called out. Where were the bloody army when the riots were happening? Where were they then? And the police just stood there like zombies while people's livelihoods were destroyed by looters. Where was the army? No. This is all part of the system to subjugate the people, to get them used to having armed troops within your streets. Now I'm English, so this is not the England I know or that Dark Raven one knows. We are completely disgusted with the whole episode. So, that is my grouse. There's many things that are going to be achieved. A lot of spiritual things are being achieved. Dark Raven, not Dark Raven, one, Shadow Dancer, she was very anxious about this girl. She was a high school student, I think, and she sneaked out the house to meet her boyfriend. Shadow Dancer even managed to name the boyfriend. Our psychic abilities are growing and increasing. And it's because of this.
14 minutes have passed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And because of this, a lot of things will be revealed to you. This is why the time to revise the Order of the Dragon. This is the year of the dragon. And because of people's becoming more alert and more aware of spiritual things, now is the time we can do the most good. Thank you for listening to me and listening to Dark Raven once moaning at me.
Don't you think it's the other way round?
Namaste, I'm Shanti.